Hey, welcome back to another week with me, Katie Kazik, and my crazy crew. This is Rebecca. She's going to help me out this week with my stuff. And so is Austin, apparently. So you'll see them periodically, probably. But I'm super excited about this because this week we are discussing my favorite holiday, which is
Christmas!
Christmas!
It's the most
I love it. Christmas.
time of the year.
Christmas is magical, and it's fun, and it's wonderful, and there's no other feeling and no other thing that we do in this week and this year and everything else, with everything going on in this month that makes anything better. Christmas makes everything better, okay? So, like, Thanksgiving is great, and I love being grateful, but I feel like Christmas is the perfect time to show gratitude and have magic and just make everything just so much more beautiful, and I love it. So these are our traditions that we love the best and that we do in our home to help bring the spirit of Christmas in. So let's get started. Tradition number 1, we decorate our Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving. We turn on Christmas music and we blast at the top of as loud as we can, and blast at the top of our lungs too because we're singing usually, and then we decorate the tree. Now, I put it together and put the lights on it, and my kids decorate it. They put the ornaments on, and we usually make ornaments every year. The kids have a new ornament that they make almost every single year. It's something that we love and enjoy. It's one of our favorite traditions because that starts Christmas for us. It's the way we just kind of bring it in and make it so much more fun and enjoyable for everybody, and I love it. So our second tradition that we love is we have an Advent calendar. Now this is a different kind of Advent calendar. We have scriptures on the back of each of these that count down to Christmas, but each scripture reminds us of Jesus and talks about his life and his journey and how we can be more like him, and I love it. And so my mom got us this year. Before we had just made salto ornaments, but they kept breaking. And so I needed something new, and my mom happened to have an extra one of these, and so I grabbed it really quickly. And so this is our Advent calendar. There's no candy involved, which I love. It's my favorite. It's a one-time purchase, which I also love. Or you can make your own kind of idea and then go from there. And then you can put them on the Christmas tree. Like I said, you can make salto ornaments and write them on the back, like write the scripture reference on the back, or you can just put them up on the Christmas tree because our Christmas tree is super, super full now, so that makes it a little bit harder for us. Okay, tradition number 3 is our fun friend Daniel. So with Daniel, first of all, we named that shepherd Daniel. His name is not actually Daniel. That's just our name for him that we have. But with Daniel, we started using him, about 2 years ago? Last year was our first year. Last year was our first year, and we loved it. So Daniel brings us service projects to do every single day of the month until Christmas. And at Christmas Eve, we have a birthday party for Jesus, and we get to celebrate finding him. And on Christmas morning, what do we do on Christmas morning with Daniel? Do we read the story of Jesus and his birth?
Yes.
We read the story of Jesus and his birth, and we, before we open up any presents, and Daniel is almost always underneath the tree waiting for us and excited to bring Jesus back into our Christmas season. And so it's my favorite tradition of Christmas. I'm so glad that I found it because, but he's someone that encourages you to be more like Christ. So be a better person, be more kind and more giving, more generous, yeah.
And this morning he almost fell, but he got picked up. And if he didn't hold on to his hook, then he would then he would fall.
Yeah. So that's number 3, Daniel. So number 4, I think. This one I have to be kind of quiet about because the kids don't know I have these. But we write letters to Santa every year on December 1st. And we make it so that we have a special mailbox outside. My kids put their letters in, and when they put their letters in, the next morning they get a letter from Santa Claus. We found on Pinterest these letters from Santa templates that we can type up and do, and it makes it so we can personalize it for each child, and we can, bring in what they want for Christmas, what they actually want for Christmas. It's so fun. It's something that they love, and it's one of their favorite traditions. All right, so ignore the craziness, but another tradition that we love is on, I think, about a week before Christmas. These are all my kids' Christmas gifts. This is one box for each child. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that one's for me. I don't know. We'll see. About a week before Christmas, we will get together. My husband and I will sit down and we will watch Christmas movies and wrap presents and get everything ready. Santa does not wrap his gift at our house, and so it is something fun. It's the first thing they get, and it's the one thing that they really want. Now, mind you, I make it so that they choose something that's sensible and that it's not super expensive. Now, also, you gotta think, my kids are like 8 and under, so it's not like they're gonna ask for like a hoverboard or, like skis or something like that. They ask for things like dinosaurs. Like, I had one that asked for a Chewy, which is just a sensory thing that he needs and that he wants, and he lost his last year and he wants another one, so he asked for a Chewy this year. I have another one that asked for like a tea set, and another one that asked for like a video game, but I can find it for like $20 on Amazon kind of thing. And so we do that, and they love it. It's one of their favorite things. Also, our stockings are not just candy. In fact, I try to avoid candy. I actually put things in it. So like anything that's too big or anything that's like extra from a toy, I usually stuff in the stocking and make it so that. All right, here's number 6 for us. Our 6th tradition that we love. 6. I'm not saying this is 10. I'm saying 6. This is 6. Sorry, real quick. Excuse the mess. We're still renovating. We're finishing up with our garage. Hopefully it'll be done like right after Christmas. Yay! But our 6th tradition that we love is we do a scavenger hunt every Christmas Eve, and we play games, and we find this one gift. Ta-da! The elves come while we're playing the game, and they will deliver pajamas with a Christmas movie, and we're still debating on the Christmas movie this year, and popcorn, so we can watch popcorn, eat dinner, and watch popcorn. We can eat dinner with popcorn and have and watch a movie for Christmas Eve in our Christmas pajamas. So we all go to bed in the same pajamas. We all wake up the next morning in the same pajamas, and it's one of my kids and my favorite traditions because we get to do something together, and we love playing games anyway, so this just makes it extra special and extra fun for them because it makes it just like a little bit more of like a who knows kind of thing. Our 7th tradition that we love and adore is Christmas movies. Oh, that's upside down. Christmas movies. We watch Christmas movies the entire month of December. It's one of our favorite things because my husband refuses to let us start watching Christmas movies before December 1st, really.
Actually,
Dad only lets us watch Home Alone usually.
Yeah, and it's our favorite show. Home Alone is so funny.
So our favorite really is Home Alone. It's one of the best in our opinions. But we watch all of them. In fact, on Christmas Eve, we watch White Christmas. And like 2 days beforehand, we'll actually watch stuff like Holiday Inn and stuff like that. So like we have like a certain time frame and like certain movies that we watch at certain times kind of thing. But then we also try to catch up on all the new Christmas movies that come out like on Netflix or on Amazon Prime, Pureflix.
Yeah.
We love that.
Chronicle's a good one.
It is a good one. We like the second one and the first one for that matter.
It's so funny though.
Yeah. So that's our 7th. Christmas movies. It's amazing. And we watch them all month long. Okay, number 8. We make Christmas cookies.
And
And a Christmas cheesecake. Okay. But we make it closer to Christmas. That's why I don't have the actual cookies and stuff. So we make it probably about a week out. Actually, it's not true because we make it for Christmas Eve and to give to friends.
Cookies for Santa Claus, and we get a glass of milk.
My favorite is the Grinch cookies.
Yep.
Mr. Grinch.
So he likes these ones. They're really fun. They're really good. But anyway, so we give Santa some of the cookies that we make. So we usually try to make it about 2 to 3 days before Christmas. So that way it's not, they're not stale or anything like that. And I love like the Danish wedding cookies. They're actually my favorites, but I only make them once a year because I eat them so fast. Bye. But yeah, so number 8, Christmas cookies. They're our favorite Christmas tradition that we do because, let's be honest, who doesn't like cookies? So number 8, we love, wait, maybe this is 9? I don't remember anymore. I'm sorry, I lost count. Is gingerbread cookies. Actually, we love the gingerbread houses, but since we live in the South, we can't ever get ours. Yeah. We can't ever get our gingerbread house to stay up because it's so humid and so there's so much moisture in the gingerbread. So instead, we make gingerbread mangers to help us focus on Jesus as well. And I honestly...
One time we did it with our friends, John and Jerry.
Yep. And so we try really hard to make time for that. And if that's usually about, 2 weeks out? When I get done with school, so here in the next 2 weeks, we'll make the gingerbread mangers at that time, whenever I'm done with class. That way I don't have to worry about, like, not having the time to help them out and be there for them as well. And to be able to actually help make the cookies.
I forgot.
All right, number 10, the final one. Our final tradition that we love is usually, I don't know if we do this all the time, but usually we have pizza. We make our own pizzas on Christmas Eve. It's just something we always do. It's the easiest thing to make. It's the easiest thing to do. We can buy it, but we like to make our own because, 1, it's cheaper, and 2, it makes it so that you can have whatever shaped pizza you want. You can make a Christmas tree, you can make an ornament, you can have an angel, you can have whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Or you can make Jesus
or you
heaven.
can make Jesus. I don't know how you're going to make heaven, but we'll go with that one. We make our own pizzas, and that's what we have for dinner that night as we watch the movie with popcorn and enjoy our Christmas Eve together as a family. It's so good. It's so much fun, and it's one of our favorites. We love all of our traditions, and we want to know, what are your traditions? What things do you do to make Christmas extra special and magical in your house, so that way everyone feels the magic and the love, and everyone's able to remember the true focus of the season, which is giving and not receiving. And at least it is for our house. In our house, that's what we focus on, is giving and not receiving. And so let us know your traditions, how you guys do it, please, because we love to add traditions to our list. We love to learn new things, and we love to try things out. So we will even try out your traditions and see how it works with our family and what we like and what we don't like. We might even make a video about it, huh?
And one of our favorite parts of Christmas, too, is opening presents. We go crazy once we open presents.
Yep.
We go
crazy. But it's so much fun, and we love it. And so we hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and let us know your traditions. We'll see you later.